the cinephiles, freaks and weirdos, tape heads, ghouls and ghosts, love to tune in and listen to Psychotronic Coast to Coast. Skin Slip and Owen Neal are going to reveal their thoughts on movies that most people don't dare to watch. Psychotronic. Psychotronic. Psychotronic.
And welcome back to another Psychotronic Coast to Coast. It is me, Skin Slip, my co-host Owen Neal's over there. I know we look the same because we're both wearing headsets and have glasses and beards, but he's way less handsome than I am. You can tell, you know, I've got the charmingly good baby face good looks, even though I'm older than him. Anyway, so we watched a awesome buddy cop comedy police procedural film by Moturn Media. Also the Shock Marathons is their podcast, right?
Yeah, in their books.
And the books, we watched a few of the movies. We watched Don't Let the River Beast Get You and Freaky Farley, both of which I really liked. In fact, I thought Freaky Farley was 3 out of 5 stars, and Don't Let the River Beast Get You was 3.5 stars. And shocker, this actually beats that score. They just keep getting better and better, I have to say. So, pretty shocked about that. I don't know. We watched. Since I rambled myself off a cliff, let's just go for it. We watched 2016's Slingshot Cops, which, by the way, was very hard to find the purchase page for. I had to actually Google Slingshot Cop DVD, and it was like the third option was their actual sale page because it's not available on Amazon.
Well, you can stream it on Prime.
Yeah, but you can't
on Amazon.
You can rent it on Amazon, or if you have Prime, you get to see it for free for now, however long. But there's no Blu-ray or DVD through there. But I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna buy that Blu-ray for sure. That's happening. This was a very good movie. Anyway. Well, you know, very good for Psychotronic standards. Anyway, let's not get crazy. Anyway, why don't you take us through this, or why don't you give us some of your thoughts about it, and then take us through it?
I'm different than you. I'd put it below River Beast.
Whoa. Okay.
I like River Beast better.
Fair enough.
This one's a little wacky.
I loved it. I thought it was so fun. That's what part of the charm, I think, was the wackiness for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not gonna be everyone's cup of coffee, but it should be. Come on, guys, it's good stuff. Anyway.
But yeah, so we're introduced to Rusty. He's played by Farley. He's very anti-fireworks, and he wants to get all those illegal fireworks off the streets because they scare children and dogs.
It damages property, etc., etc.
The mayor and the police chief have really no interest in that. So they kind of saddle him with a partner, Officer Wolf, who's an older gentleman who's extremely lazy. He doesn't do anything. Like in their town, version of their town, you have to walk a beat and put in a punch card to say you've been there. So Rusty just pays a kid to run around and punch the card.
It's Woodville Center, right? That's the name of the town.
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that.
And now I asked Owen here if it was the same town as in all 3 movies, but he could not answer, and I'm like, that would be really neat if it was.
Oh, I don't remember that now.
Like, we've watched all 3 movies, but have we just missed all the recurring characters? Is that what happened here?
I want to say River Beast is set in River something, USA.
Okay.
So
is it like a Stephen King universe where there's more than one city and they're all next to each other and they all
probably
have crazy shit happening in all of them?
That should be the next movie where Farley plays all his different characters.
Oh my god, they should meet each other.
They'll meet up.
Slingshot Cop should be chasing down Freaky Farley, you know, because he escapes or something. You know, like, oh my god, this would be great. Feel free to steal that idea, guys. I would watch that movie. Let me just tell you right now. I just want to special thanks for. We want a special thanks for coming up with that. That's all. That's all we want. I think
they're doing something about Hillbilly Hootenanny, Hideaway Hootenanny.
By the way, I wish we could go be in, because look at us. We are totally the Hillbilly podcast of movies.
Technically, I can.
Well, you
They're
should
only
go.
Like 4 hours away.
Well, go.
I could have probably been in this one if I wasn't lazy and drove down there.
Go.
Or at least helped them film it. I could have held a boom mic.
Dude, come on. What the hell, man? That's adventure calls. Heed it.
Maybe the next one.
Anyway.
Yeah, so those are our main characters, the two cops.
Yep.
There's a pretty funny scene at the cupcake shop, a real cupcake shop. You can actually go there and get cupcakes. Be right on the film location.
City Cupcakes, something like that?
I think so.
Or it's called Queen Cupcakes.
But that's where we get to see the preppy, the thrill-seeking preppy that steals cupcakes because free cupcakes taste the best.
Oh, absolutely. He's right about that.
And he chases Farley chases him down, but the other cop just walks out the back door and gets him. There was also a scene where he goes after some illegal fireworks salesman, which I can't remember. One of the guys was in the other movies. He was Air Force Ricky, things like that. But I don't remember who the other guy was. But then one was John Cross from After Movie Diner podcast,
which I have no familiarity with, but sounds cool.
Who I wrote a review for Big and Hairy on the website. If you want to go check that out.
Oh, look at that! Shoot me a link. I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, I'll send that to you. It's a basketball Bigfoot movie, guys. It's not porno, just so you know.
So it's like Teen Wolf with Sasquatch.
Yeah, with Air Bud.
Air Bigfoot.
They did the Air Bud rules where it doesn't say a Sasquatch can't play basketball. Just like it doesn't say a dog can't play basketball.
But it also says a dog can't play. It doesn't say they can play either. We can use that logic two ways.
A boy of a certain age can play. And apparently the Sasquatch is a certain age. But anyways.
Anyway.
Slingshot cops.
Slingshot cops, yeah. Not gonna target. Why don't you start take us through this? Let's do the heavy lifting. Come on.
Alright. So, obviously one's lazy, one's gung-ho. And they kind of end up bonding and whipping out their slingshots. I don't really remember if they really get into why he does slingshots. Because the old guy is the one that does slingshots. But I don't know, he's anti-gun. I don't remember the whole idea there. But so there's like a montage of them training. At the same time, he's still trying to catch the illegal fireworks. At one point, he dresses in like a bad disco Halloween costume. It's like, hey guys, I want some boom boom sticks. And he's dancing around.
See his hair picking out from the really terrible wig, and I can't. It was silly, and that's why he got caught. That's why the character gets caught. Obviously, you're like, really? No. Very logical choice here for such a silly movie with a ridiculous premise.
Yep.
Slingshot cops chasing down a guy stealing senses with his magical foot.
Yep, that's the main plot.
That's the plot of the movie. Just so you know, that ridiculous premise, I have to say, this is such a serious moment, real moment. Like, your outfit doesn't, you don't fool us. Like, that kind of moment. It's just kind of funny. It's just,
there's really no...
could have easily been a stupid outfit that would have succeeded, It's not kind of interesting.
There's really no setup of why this guy is stealing people's senses. Like, he steals the preppy's smell, and then he goes in and just buys a cupcake and then tells the person everything that's inside of it.
Because he's a sense foot, and they're beings of evil, apparently. That's what the Eastern Europeans said.
Yep.
By the way, that's the character's name. The Eastern European, capital. No joke.
Yeah. He shows up because he knows there's a sense foot in town.
He has a sense.
Most people
he has a sense foot sense, basically.
But he ends up teaming up with Farley.
Is it like a Sensefoot Sixth Sense?
Don't know.
Seventh
The
Sense.
Sensefoot's running around. He steals the sight of a girl he's trying to get after, who is dating a guy running for mayor who's a hippie. He just wants to hug everybody.
Yes.
That's another whole plot going on in this, as well as the girl is Farley character's ex-girlfriend. She dumps him, and that's a running thing in his movies.
Right.
He's always getting dumped.
Did he get dumped in this one, did he?
Yeah, well, we didn't see it, but she is the ex-girlfriend
that's right.
who's dating the hippie running for mayor.
That's right. I'm sorry. I don't know why my brain just like plopped that right out the other ear, right?
It's not really a big story plot.
Right.
It's mentioned a lot for some reason.
Yeah, anyway.
And then we'll jump ahead. Sensefoot ends up killing Officer Wolf. So apparently, if he touches your different areas, he'll steal your sense, your sight, which you can see anyways, but your smell. I assume at one point he must have put a foot in the mouth and stole somebody's taste.
He touches their mouth, yeah. Remember, that's that. Hey, at the very beginning, he chases that guy down with the cupcake. That's the guy who gets his mouth. He gets kicked in the mouth.
Nose.
Oh, it's right.
He stole his mouth.
But imagine touching his mouth instead would do the same effect, right?
That'd be taste.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, that's how you do the taste. You don't have to put it in his mouth, right? Just touch the outside. Otherwise, you have to stick a toe up his nose, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of a sense foot.
I'm just using your logic here.
I assume you'd have to at least touch the lips.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Most of your taste is on your tongue, so I assume you have to taste it. I don't know. Maybe he stole the guy's taste and sense all in one shot with that foot.
Well, your sense of taste is tied to your sense of smell, so.
Who knows how it works?
That science actually knows how it works, oddly enough.
Message Farley.
Like
how's it work? Does the foot need to go in the mouth?
Oh, you should send him an email. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. So he kills Wolf. So what I was getting to is foot on foot, he can kill somebody.
Yes, and they mentioned at the very beginning the way you kill a sensefoot is by inundating his senses all at once.
All of them.
Yes.
But yeah, he kills Wolf. They drag him in the woods. He doesn't have a shoe on. The guy that works for Sensefoot claims that he attacked him and that he beat him.
I'd like to point out that what happened was the old wolf says it's time for the lone wolf to break free from the pack, and he walks out on them, and then he goes to the mayor's house and gets attacked by Sensefoot.
No, he goes to Sensefoot's house.
Oh, you're right. Okay, goes to Sensefoot's house and gets attacked by him. Oh, that's right. He wasn't the mayor; he was a doctor. Anyway, so he's there, and like his fucking companion, like he tells his companion to go grab his fucking sock and shoe. So he dyes his foot, grabs his shoe and sock off with no struggle, none. He's just like, oh no! He's trying to shoot him with a ill-aimed slingshot shot. Then the guy runs away with the sock and shoe. And we don't see that guy for a while. Like, he's gone from the scene. He's not even in the background. He's just gone. We don't know what happened. Anyway, and then Sensefoot goes and touches feet with him. But
yeah.
By the way, the cop's on the ground, Wolf's on the ground, and Sensefoot touches his foot to him. But you could just, I don't know, move your foot away. It was kind of ridiculous. I love it.
I assume once the foot hits, you can't pull away.
No, but like as he's coming for your foot, you can just move your foot away. You can just avoid touching his foot. Like,
did he know he was Sensefoot? I assume he did because he went there. I would
still try to avoid being touched by it. Like, nobody should touch my foot. No.
Yeah, as soon as the guy came out and took my... Like, if he knew he was Sensefoot and he could steal powers, like, as soon as the guy came out and took his shoe off, he should have just, like, ran away. Oh, God.
Just jogged away.
I assume he didn't know he would be killed because so far he was just stealing senses. Temporarily, even, if you remember.
Yeah, well, everything's temporary except for touching the souls. That was permanent death, obviously.
So now it's being, boom, Wolf was Sensefoot all along, case closed. They throw Eastern European out of town.
Because
Get lost.
they framed Wolf as Sensefoot as opposed to the other way around. Yeah.
But Rusty, Farley's character, he's not buying it at first, but then at one point he gets angry and yells at his gravestone.
Well, that's the point. Like he's going around and people keep saying, "Oh, his partner is," but like literally everyone keeps bringing it up. Like every time he talks to somebody, they bring it up. Oh, I'm sorry about your partner turning rogue and means the Sensefoot. Oh man, his partner betrayed everybody. Like everyone is doing this to him. So it like builds up, and then he's like inundated. There's that word again, with all these like anxious feelings because everyone keeps telling him this thing that he doesn't believe. So he's like freaking out because he's like, what do I believe? Yeah. And I say at that moment, oh, let me guess, his ghost can come to him. No.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Yeah. But so yeah, then we get a nice scene of apparently the mayor holds in a backyard a free throwing competition every year. It's a big event for the town. And there's one guy named Sure Shot. He wins every year because he's so good. And of course, the old Sensefoot can't help himself. Steals his sense of touch so that he can win the free throw.
While he's trying to tie his shoes. Oops! I didn't see you down there.
Yeah, no one really. That guy never really thought, because then later he's shooting and he can't shoot because he has no touch. But he's not like, wait a minute, that guy stepped on my hand and stole my sense of touch. Nah, he says nothing.
I have to call shenanigans on because something like that's a purely mechanical thing. It has nothing to do with your touch. Well, I shouldn't say nothing to do. I'm saying if you lost your sense of touch, you could probably throw a 3-pointer. Especially if you were very good at it to begin with. The mechanical, like where you put your arms, that mechanical motion doesn't change if you can feel the ball or not. So you just put the ball in your hand, and the whole point is it might fall out of your hand easier because you couldn't feel it. Like that's, but instead he like throws bricks for 20 shots, and that's it.
There was also a whole scene where Eastern European's just walking through the woods and shit, and then he just like remembers what Rusty says earlier, where he's just like, the doctor made me take my shoes and socks off in his office, and he's like, ah. And he runs all the way back. I do like when he shows up at the basketball scene where he's still wearing like that really loud button-up shirt, but he just put a basketball jersey over it.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't even enter, like, he just has Farley come over. He's like, over here. Like, he's not even, like, he even walks in like, I'm just one of you guys. This amazing Eastern European accent, which is no accent at all.
It's no accent. He's just talking weird.
Well, it's an accent. Yeah, he's talking.
It's not even an accent. No. An accent is a tone on your voice. He doesn't have that. He's just talking weird.
That's great.
It's offensive and hilarious at the same time.
And then he tells them to meet him at Robot City Games, which is an actual arcade game store in New York.
Which I now want to go to. Very badly.
But yeah, they go there, and then I don't know. I guess I don't get why he doesn't just tell them at the thing, but apparently they meet there so he can say, "Hey, it's the doctor." And that's where we see the ghost. He shows up. He's like, "I knew it wasn't Wolf. I believe in Wolf." And he's like, since you believe in me, I'm here now."
Right? That's yeah.
Of course, he's like, "And you're right. It is the doctor."
Yeah.
Because obviously he knows because he killed him.
He did talk to his ghost, just not in the scene I expected.
Yeah.
Good job subverting my expectations and yet giving me exactly what I wanted still. I appreciate that. That was not sarcasm. That was me genuinely being thankful for that.
So they need to throw their plan into play. They need to overwhelm his senses. He's thrown off the force, or he quits, and he knocks a desk over while he's yelling.
It was a bookshelf or whatever, yeah.
Best WWE promo impersonation.
Yeah, tell me, what would they say? What did you say they said about the number of takes? And
they did different takes with different ways, and one of them was just like, go crazy. So he's just like, he compared it to a wrestling promo where he's just yelling, is like, I hate fireworks.
Full intensity.
And then most of those versions are the ones that were used.
It's pretty stellar. Pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so he's off the force. Secretary / his new partner, randomly, she also quits. And they join the East European, and they're going to take down Sunfoot, which everyone else doesn't believe. You know, Sunfoot's dead, according to everyone else.
Yep, of course.
So they put in their plan. They know he's apparently. So he he touches the foot of his guy that works for him, kills him for really no reason. And then he's going to go over to the girl's house that he wants. And she's like, she's going to love me or else I'm going to kill her too. So they go over there to warn her, and then they start putting their plan. She's going to sing, which I assume is for his ears. Her hippie new boyfriend running for mayor is going to hug him, which is touch. They recruit the firework people.
To explode fireworks and they sound more like a different sound and sight and feeling probably, you know, because it's a lot of senses at once with a loud bang when it's 2 inches from his face.
The police girl is sent for a cupcake for taste.
Yes. Who
she gets stuck in line behind Charlie Roxburgh, who's the director. He's in it quite a bit as like a nervous like guy in the neighborhood.
Captain Indecision. Goddamn it, Roxburgh, choose something.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, man. He was in River Beast too, wasn't he?
Probably.
Like a bunch of the people in this movie, you're just like, oh yeah. You've seen any of the other movies, you're like, oh, it's that guy and that guy and that guy, you know.
Yeah. Obviously, Sunfoot has been in all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they put in their plan. Guy comes in, they get a big bear hug, and they let go, and he's all like, oh, my senses. And then they bust out her singing over her senses of hearing. They do the firework next. They have Pippi the crime dog run in and drop a firework.
Kills Pippi, by the way.
Pippi
dies. Pippi legit dies. Heads up.
Show that.
Okay, hold on. I got a trigger warning, guys. Pippi the dog dies. Not on screen, but he dies. But untrigger warning, he comes back to life. But I'm not gonna spoil you how, because you gotta go see it. But it's incredible, and you have to see it.
Yeah, she shows up just in time with a cupcake, slingshots it into his mouth. Boom, he explodes into purple dust.
Yep.
And then he's still off the force, so he's going to campaign for the mayor. And then the hippie guy says when he becomes mayor, they're going to be cops again.
Yeah, he's like one of the first order of business will reinstate you guys.
That's pretty much the end of the movie.
Now,
Sunfoot's been destroyed.
We left out lots of hilarious moments in this movie.
Yes. We jumped all around.
We're trying not to spoil it. I'm going to say something about these. This is a regional film. Regional cinema just doesn't happen at this quality. All right. Normally you see trash like Massage Parlor Massacre or Cool as Hell or I don't know. There's like 2 dozen movies you can see come out every fucking week on Amazon from like the lower companies like Wildlife Releasing. Not lower companies. The smaller companies was the word I'm looking for. The smaller companies like Wildlife Releasing or Massacre Video or Slasher Video. They release all these like shot on video films, and most minute films are shot on video now. But you know, not all of them are winners. In fact, most of them are awful, filled with terrible acting, terrible writing, terrible everything. This one is the exception to the rule. This is awesome. Stop sleeping on this movie. Go to the link below and seriously buy this movie, or rent it if you you must. But it is worth your time. This is a great movie. Now, sometimes something about regional filmmaking is that it is of a time, it is of a place, it is of a people, and those people aren't always very good actors, and some of them literally bull rush through their dialogue like a drunk driver on the wrong side of the road. Just blah, 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 no tone change. Some of them act so badly, they're trying so hard. But there's a charm here because everybody is trying to make the best with what they have, doing what they can, however they can, and there's a charm to that you don't get with a bigger production generally. I mean, it does happen. There's always exceptions, but so definitely check this out. This is a high recommendation. This is a very good film. It's very well shot. It is hilarious. I was laughing up a storm. It's good stuff. Comes 2 thumbs up, 4 out of 5 stars. This is the best film they've put down, in my opinion.
I still vote River Beast.
And what was the other one? Monsters, Marriage, and something. That was the other one.
In Match Vegas.
In
Yes.
Match Vegas. That one we'll be covering at some point also, because
I
we got to
own
see it
on DVD. I kind of wish they'd put some of the other movies out on Blu-ray, but they're probably never gonna. So.
Well, the
But
problem is this was shot in high def. Those other ones may not have been shot in high def.
They were shot on a whatever film, so.
Oh, well, okay, there you go. But
But it ain't gonna happen.
But then you have to digitize the video, like at a different resolution than they currently have. Which means they have to go back. They've already done it once for the DVD, right? They have to go back and do it again. It's another. They have to pay for it all over again, basically.
And plus, since not a lot of people are buying them, it's not really worth their time and money.
Exactly.
So
So
go buy it. He's got a basement with his stuff in it.
The
Help him
only-
clear some space.
the only way we get good regional films is if we support the good regional films. All of Motown Media's films are hilarious. I would liken it to like a Direwit film release, but don't expect Direwit films. Direwit films is a different tone of comedy. But it's the same kind of heart of like love of these kind of low budget regional films. Like it's a different kind of humor. So don't expect the same kind of humor, but it's same heart making movies that for the pure love of movies, right? So
It's okay for your kids.
yeah,
Nothing bad in this.
there's no gore, there's no
And,
cursing, there's no nudity.
Although
I'd
Charlie
say
and
it's PG-13 maybe. PG,
mhm,
maybe PG.
maybe
Hard
But,
PG. I would say hard PG.
Charlie and Farley, they love using giant words, overly giant, unnecessary words in the movies.
Yeah. Oh, there's also to that. Like they'll cut to someone's mom, and she'll deliver 3 words that really didn't need to be delivered. Like this happens through lots of scenes. But that's kind of the charm of regional filmmaking. Just yeah, I love this stuff. This is exactly the stuff I live for. I will be buying this Blu-ray for sure.
There's one sale for you guys.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna listen to this.
Yeah, I know they are.
They're good. They're really good guys.
I want to get all the
Also,
movies, but I've just been, dragging ass.
Farley puts his telephone in there and everything. It's probably in the credits in this.
Oh, probably.
Then you can call him up. It was great. He was doing a podcast episode, and some girls called up. And they're like, "Are you the guy that made this movie?" They're like, "No way!"
That's awesome.
No one ever believes it's gonna be him. Plus, all his songs is 18,000 plus songs.
He did our theme song. To be fair.
Yep.
Because and he'll probably do the second version of our theme song when we decide to do a new one. Because I like the first one so much that when we do, because we will change it up. I think maybe next year we'll get a new theme song. I'll pay for it this time. And we'll get
I highly suggest "Diarrhea Bounce Back" by the Toilet Bowl Cleaners.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's great.
All your poop, pee, and puke songs.
Hey, good dick and fart jokes, man. I'm all for dick and fart jokes. Yeah, so it comes highly recommended. You can watch it for $4 on Amazon Instant, or if you have Prime, you get to watch it for free. Prime US. I don't know if it's elsewhere. Definitely worth it if you have Prime. You just watch it. They're not going to be a huge kickback or anything, but like, you've watched their movie, you've added to the people who want. You know what I mean? Like that helps. Every little bit helps. And then when you love this movie, like I know you will, you have to go. You have a duty to go and tell every single person. You have to scream it from the mountain. Tell everybody in your life, like, shut the fuck up about that movie. I'll watch it if you'll shut up. But you say, if you like this movie, you gotta do exactly what I did. You gotta shout it from the mountain, because that's how these things go around. And that's how you spread love for movies like this.
And then if you're local or willing to fly out and not get paid, you could probably be in their next movie too. If they have room for you.
Yeah.
They'll stick you in there. Oh, they'll make you hold a boom mic. Give you
Make
credit.
You stand in the background and look nervous. Stand right there, look nervous. Okay. Yeah, there's like this one scene, like we were talking, there's one scene in the cemetery, and he goes, "Why is there a jug hanging from the tree?" And I go, I don't know. And he's like, "I don't think they put it there." I'm like, I think what happened is they showed up, they had right to film in the cemetery, and they're like, "Holy crap, there's this jug hanging from here. Let's get this in the shot so people will talk about it." That's my theory. Or nobody noticed the jug in a shot, and it's coincidentally there. But we noticed it. It's a fun moment. So yeah.
What I've learned most from this movie is, do not trust an older gentleman wearing sandals.
And someone steals your shoe, run away.
Instantly, just run away.
Just run away. Just protect your soul. Oh, that's why they die, because your soul touching. Ha. He's taking away their soul. You get it?
Sure.
Oh God, that joke. There's a lot of puns in this fucking movie too. It's great. It's good stuff. Highly recommended. This goes in the Psychotronic Coast Hall of Fame. 2 for 2, man. Look at that. All right. Next week. Next time we get together. I don't want to say next week. Sometimes shit happens. Next time we get together, we'll be watching the VHS classic 555. A movie I have not actually seen, but have owned for a couple months now. I bought it earlier this year, specifically to do on the show.
Is it about telephones?
Do you want to read the back?
Give me a little sense of what it is.
Do you want the VHS back, or do you want the newly described back?
The VHS one's probably lying.
So which one do you want?
I don't care. I just want to know roughly.
Alright, 555. Every 5 years, within 5 days, unsuspecting couples are brutally murdered. Who is behind these bloodbath sex crimes? What? Oh, great. Okay. What does this third 5 mean?
We'll have to watch to find out, I guess.
Ukrainian-American producer-director Wally Kaz will take this bizarre tale of horror and splatter across your mind. Prepare yourself for this blood-soaked psycho thriller, and please watch your back the next time you're fooling around. 555. Alright, now the inside cover. A hippie killer with a sex-fueled murderous bloodlust is on a rampage, and he's brutally murdering young couples. A nationwide trend of killings with the same MO happens to catch the eyes of Detective Holler and Sergeant Connor. Every 5 years, within 5 days of each other, the killer strikes. Now it's up to Holler and Connor to find out who is behind these grisly murders. Who is this crazed, bloodthirsty hippie? Sorry, sex is on the line above. Anyway, and more importantly, what is the significance of the third 5? You sons of bitches, no one will tell us.
Gotta watch it.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta... 555. It's good stuff. Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's not about the fake telephone numbers in movies.
This is the reversible VHS cover. It's got interviews with cast and crews, rare still gallery, DVD-ROM of International Press Kit, and trailers from Master Video. Yeah.
So every 5 years, every 5th
within
day,
5 days of each other, the killer strikes. So every 5 years,
another 5.
Yeah, whatever that 5 is. Guess we'll have to find out. The wall in the background says E.T.
I saw that.
I'm like, what? Okay.
Maybe he's an alien.
And I guess I'll show you guys the DVD cover. I have it on the VHS cover. It's not much different. Just a little more cleaned up. But yeah, VHS cover. Other mutilations on VHS also. Also, we have Spine from them. Another one with the VHS cover. What else? I think we have another title from them also. Oh, God, we have so many weird fucking movies here. No, I guess that's it. Maybe I just haven't put it on the stack. It might be over there. I think I have another title to watch from them too. But yeah. We're watching 555. Sorry to drag that out. Any last words, Owen?
No. Go watch all the Motoring Media stuff. Listen to their podcast. Embrace it. Become one of us.
Yes, one of us. Come join the cinematic freaks.
I mean, at least listen to Shock Marathon's podcast. It's all about old.
Join the
VHS
Neon
movies.
Necromancers.
That one's my favorite. Shock Marathons.
Yep. All right. I didn't. Well, I actually have it open in a tab and check it out finally for the first time. You guys, you keep talking about it. Fine. It's on YouTube. It's easy to watch. I need something to listen to while sorting magic cards. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week for 555. Buy Slingshot Cops. They didn't tell us, they didn't pay us. We are just fans. Peace out, guys.